Hello.
Yay!
Hi. How are you?
Good, good. Oh my goodness.
We
We're
did
so
it. We're
excited.
here. 7:30.
Yay,
Yes.
we did. We're so excited to share with you guys something that's going on. I'm super excited. Rain and I have been talking about this, and we finally have the Mystic Goddess podcast.
Yes. Woo! Yay! I'm super excited. You already know when we talked the first day about it, I expressed that you just reminded me of a mystic goddess. That's because I saw you the way I see me, and I was just like, she's so beautiful. She's so vibrant. And then when you had the idea of making it into a podcast, I'm like, yeah, I am totally down for that. So I'm happy that today, spontaneously, we decided, let's just do it. Let's just go live. Why
Let's
not?
just do it. We didn't even plan or coordinate
No.
anything. We were just like,
Listen, we didn't even plan, and look at us, same colors,
I know.
right?
Yeah.
We're doing
This
something
is
right.
good.
We're aligned, honey. We're aligned. Yes.
We're totally aligned. Totally aligned. Well, I wanted to kind of share because, first of all, we know everything's been going on. We'll talk about that politically.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I also wanted to share something that, Mystic Goddess, what is really our name and why did we come up with that? I know because when you said that, you look like a Mystic Goddess. I was like, oh, like it makes me feel like really beautiful because for me, it encompasses everything.
Yes. Yes, for sure.
It encompasses spirituality, it encompasses who you are internally, like every aspect, every facet of yourself,
Yes.
and that's what I really liked about it. So what do you think about that, Reina?
Yeah, I mean, exactly. That's what I think as well. It encompasses a woman who knows who she is, a woman who is not afraid to be happy, who's not intimidated by anything that's happening in her environment, but she's actually changing her environment for the best, right? So that's what I felt from you. Like your energy was just so good and it was delicious. I was just like, I love this. I just want to be in this. And literally we did like a little gig together where we were just kind of talking about our lives and things. And I just was like, I just want to stay in this place forever. It just felt great. It was a little bubble of joy, of beauty, of peace, of sharing, of being vulnerable, of being transparent. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And then someone else said, no, it was more than one person that was like, you guys need a podcast. You guys, your lives, what you just shared in this last minutes or hour, it's like, this needs to be out there in the world. And I was like, yeah, I felt it too. I felt it too,
Me too.
which is why today, the day after the election, that I was like, our country is split in a way, right? It's been split, with the opinions and the parties and the candidates and things like that. And I was like, wow, there's a lot of people right now that are hurting. There's people that are happy, right? There's people that are happy, but there are also a lot of people that are hurting that I've seen. And I'm like, wow, they need this, what we have here, more than ever, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I think this has been I think when you talk about that, there's people that are happy and people that aren't. And then there's also people that are maybe happy, but not even that happy because there's parts of everything.
Yeah.
If that
sure.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I think, and especially for us women, it's been a little rough ride.
Yeah.
And so I really do think this is important for all women to stick together, for us to be supporting each other, for us to be loving each other, for no competition, for just being open, vulnerable, and real.
Yes, girl. Yes, girl. And that's what I love about us, right? I love that we are, we're black and white, right? I love that we have different backgrounds, but there is still a common ground that we have. We're still women, right?
Yes.
we
Yes,
still
for sure.
love. We still, I mean, that's the thing. We're mothers, you know what I mean? Like we have so much nurturing, value in us. That's what we want to do. And I think that everybody that we come into contact with, they see it, they feel it, and so that's the thing that we need to spread, right? Instead of division, we need to spread unity.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And I think a lot of people don't see that, and they think that there
Mm-hmm.
has to be competition between women. I mean, you've heard about it,
Yeah.
Catwoman or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't understand it. I don't get it.
Yeah.
But I think that we all do need to be in it together and know that everybody has their own path, everybody has their own journey, and just be happy for everyone.
Yes. Yes. So I really want this to be a journey towards healing for women,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I think it needs to be a lot of healing, and I think it needs to be understanding.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Sure. Yeah.
That's what I feel like our goal should be. And sure, there's other things, other facets that we can bring into, whether it's just being feminine and just catering to yourself, loving yourself, whatever that looks like. But I think that I want our goals to be mainly healing and understanding and having empathy for each other.
Oh,
right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't think people have enough of that.
Right.
We don't get enough of that. Why? Is because we're the ones who think that we have to keep doing.
Mm-hmm.
And so we go into that energy and then we don't get that back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really difficult, right? Going into our masculine energy.
Sure.
Rather than going into the feminine and to be empathetic and loving and all of that and healing, like you said.
Yeah.
I think that's so important. I think a lot of women hide a lot of this been going on because we think we can just do it.
Yeah.
Right? We're just going to get through.
Yeah.
I mean, we have kids. We do it. We just do it. We
Yeah.
don't question it. Like when we're okay, well, I don't know if I'm gonna have this baby. I don't think I will. I mean, you just do.
Yeah.
You don't have to at 9 months.
Yeah.
So, I think that's important. And what you're saying is really that healing of each other and healing internally inside ourselves and have someone that can be there to really support us through it.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Thank you. Thank you. Now, I do want to give a disclaimer. We're not therapists.
Right. Exactly. Yes.
We're just your friendly, spiritual, nurturing friend, best friends, right?
Exactly. And we've been through things that we maybe will help you, or
Sure.
what you say will help us. I always believe there's always somebody that's going to give you that glimpse of healing and hope and anything like that.
Yes.
So that's all we are.
Yes, for
That's
sure.
all we are.
For sure. That's awesome.
We've learned through stuff.
Yeah. So true. So true. Well, I guess we should get into it.
Okay.
Well, okay. So the thing is that, like I said, like what I see in you is that you are so happy, regardless from what I've seen, regardless of what's going on, of what you've been through, girl. And you got a story, and we're gonna get into your story. If not tonight, one of these, we're gonna get well into your story, honey. But you still have so much joy, and I love that. And I feel like that is a reflection of who I am. I really feel like the friends that you have, the people that you have in your life, are a reflection of who you are, right?
Yes.
So when I saw all of that joy, I was like, yes, that's me. That's my joy part. That's who I am. And so, when I woke up, this morning, and was kind of surprised at the results of the election, I felt like, wow, that I didn't feel like a dark, deep sadness. What I realized a lot of women, Black women, were going through, but because I have a spiritual foundation, I know that I'm going to be okay. That God is in control.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like I really know that God is, no matter who is in leadership, that God is in control. And I truly believe that God appoints our leaders. It says it in the Bible, it says it in the word, that God is the one that appoints our leaders. Now, it's not saying whether they're good, whether they're evil, but God is still the one that appoints our leaders, and it's all going to work out for our good, right? So
Right.
when I woke up this morning, a little shocked, but I was like, everything works out for my good. Everything works out for my good. Now, there are other people, other women, even family members that I saw literally in tears, crying, hurt, sad, angry.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Because of the idea of what may happen under this next administration, right? And I get it, right? I totally get it. I have children, I have sons, I have Black sons,
Right.
so we as moms, as sisters, as cousins, are really like protective over our children, over our, our daughters, over our sons. And it could be scary to think about what could happen under, that administration, with the law, with, full immunity, for policemen. It could get it to a scary place in your mind. In your mind, I'm not saying that
Right.
these things will come to fruition. I'm not saying that, right?
Right.
But it could be a scary situation in our minds, and I can tell that it really like took some of us, by the heart. It's like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen to us now, um and still, I prayed, and I was just like, it is what it is. It is what it is, because I know that it's still going to work out for my good, for my family's good. We'll be safe. I continue to speak those type of things instead of, you know, everything's going to hell, basically. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. For
That's
sure.
how I look at life. Even
Yes.
even when not even, especially when it gets hard. I truly feel like your spirituality, your spiritual grounding, your foundation is really going to show yourself when stuff doesn't work out the way that you want it to.
I agree.
Right? Right?
Mhm.
So that's why, um I felt something. I was a little bit shocked, and I was like, wow, what does that mean? Because I know who I am, and I'm still growing. It's all a journey, right? It's all a journey. I'm not there, I don't think I'll ever be there until I leave this earth, but I pretty much know who I am. I'm confident in who I am, and just because a candidate got, elected for the next president doesn't take anything away from who I am,
True. That's true.
right?
Right.
So,
That's very true.
but for a lot of people, for a lot of women, it made them feel like, wow, they really hate us. They really, or they hate us, or they don't even care about us. They don't see us, you
Mhm.
know like we're still going to be at the bottom of the barrel, that type of mentality, right?
Right.
So it was a hard day for a lot of women. It was a hard day for a lot of women, and I want them to know that you are seen, you are loved, you are heard. I get it.
Yes.
I totally get it. What do you
Yes.
think?
For sure. I mean, I think that, we don't want anybody to feel that, like you said, you're not seen and heard, and that they're not loved. And just because this whole thing is, it's almost like, how can I explain it? I just feel like it's almost like a parent, like now it's our parent, right? We're
Mm-hmm.
like, do we want this parent or do we want this parent?
Ah, that's a good
But
way, yeah, to look at
but
it.
our parent can dictate a lot of things, but we can also be ourselves within that system.
Mm.
Like you said, not losing yourself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we still have so much more control than what we think they just took from us. Because our parent doesn't necessarily have control over us.
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's good. I like how you look at it that way. Right. Right. No,
because
that's
if you give them control, then if you give somebody control like that, then yeah, you're going to go down. You're going to be like, well, then there's nothing I can do. I might as well not even get up. Then nothing's going to happen. Da, 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 da. It's like, no, we don't know. We don't know what the reason is for all of this. We don't know where the path is going to go.
Right.
We can't catastrophize something that we don't know for sure.
Right.
And if we believe that there's faith and God's there, then we know that this is happening for the reason. Just like in relationships sometimes, right? We go through a relationship, we learned our lesson, we figured things out, and then we know what we want. And then that's where that beautiful butterfly comes through, because then you understand it more. Why did I suffer? Why did I get the things? We'll talk about it later. Why do I get the things I have? Why? Because there was a reason for it.
You're right. I truly believe there's always a reason for everything. And I think the reason is only to make you better, only to make you smarter, only to make you wiser.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, exactly.
I think that we choose that. That's the thing. Like you said, we still have control over ourselves, over our minds, over our emotions. You know, so we can choose to say, oh, things are going to be horrible, you know, or you can say, well, I'm going to take care of me. I'm going to focus on my mental health. I'm going to focus on my physical health. And I'm going to do everything in my power to continue to make my life the way that I want it to be.
Exactly.
Because I feel like, and that's the thing too, is that we put a lot of, yes, I think everyone should vote. Like literally, I was out there like, vote, 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 vote. I don't even care how you vote, vote, just vote. You know, because I truly believe in the American system, democracy. And still, just because someone is in office, it doesn't mean that your life is going to be drastically changed for whatever, for the good or for bad. It doesn't mean that.
It doesn't mean that. Exactly. And that's, you know, like I was saying, like it's a parent, but even our parents don't have control over us. When we're adults, they don't have control over us unless we let them in our mind.
Exactly. Unless we let them. Unless we let them. That's very true. That's very true.
It's all about our mentality and where we want to go in life. And it's not going to stop you from doing what you're wanting to do with your career, what you are, who you are, everything that, you know, that you stand for. It shouldn't stop you no matter what.
It's true. It's true. It's true. I will be, listen, we said we're going to be vulnerable. We're going to be transparent, girl. I you know what? And I'm just going to say it because I voted the way that I voted because I started to dream. That's what I did. I started to dream of a world where the system was set up for me to be successful. The system was set up for me, for a Black woman, to be successful. That's what I started to do. I started to dream, wow, how would my life be different if the whole system was set up for me as a Black woman to succeed? I started thinking about it a lot. I think, girl, because let me tell you, it has not been, a very easy life, and I thank God I've been blessed. I receive, all the blessings that I have. I have a wonderful family. Everyone's healthy, and we live in a great neighborhood. I have great neighbors and, I have working cars. I have a great job. I have a lot of things going for me, but it hasn't been an easy path. And I do believe that's because there's a system in place that's not set up for me to succeed. Now, certain people, I do believe it's set up for certain people to succeed at a much higher level. You know, they know the ins and out of how the system works and how to, you know, make become wealthy and successful, and their kids continue to build wealth and things like that. And I feel like America hasn't been set up like that for me, for a Black woman. But still, in spite of that, I've still been able to be blessed. Why? Because, you know, I'm a spiritual woman. I truly believe that God has blessed me. And that has nothing to do with who's been in office, you know? So that's what I think a lot of people are dealing with, is the fact that their dream world has been shattered.
Got it. Okay. The thought of it, the dream of it,
the thought of it, yes, the
the
dream.
dream of it.
And so that has to be really hard, really difficult.
That's kind of like a relationship.
Okay.
So, for instance, you find someone
Mm-hmm.
and you're automatically dreaming, I'm going to be married, it's going to be beautiful, and I'm going to live in this house,
Yes.
and my whole life's going to change, and we're going to walk in the park, or we're going to, you know, everything's just going to be woo.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, that doesn't happen. That illusion of what you're thinking is going to happen.
That's a good
crumbles.
word. Illusion, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And what happens? Heartbreak. Even though it may not have been anything, a lot of stuff, but you're already in that mode, it's heartbreak. So what everybody's experiencing is heartbreak.
Yes. Yes.
And that's painful.
It is.
That's painful.
Heartbreak is painful. You're right. You're right. It is. It's difficult. And we already have, like you said, we already have heartbreak enough in our lives, right? Right? We already have enough, right? We got heartbreak, you know, with relationships. We have, you know, a lot of things. We have an expectation of something, and it falls short. It falls short. And even though we may give our all to it, you know, 1,000% to, especially women, we just go all out when we're in love, and we have this dream life. It's like we're all the way in, and then it totally shatters. It's like, what am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with my life? Right?
Yes. Because that was the expectation. That was what we thought. That's what we make in our heads, and everything's just like so beautiful. But then when reality hits, that's when it shatters. Girl,
so I get it. I definitely get it. I've been there. You know, we both have been there as far as relationship goes, you know. So I totally get it. It was just interesting to me because I tried to. So last night I was watching, you know, like the countdown, and, you know, them going through, you know, the votes and all that stuff. And I was like, you know what? I probably don't need to, like, what I don't like the roller coaster ride of emotions. I don't like it. I know some people like it. I don't like it. Which is it's very ironic, right? Because neither one of us like talking politics or because people can get really spicy, really passionate, really, you know what I mean? Angry, you know. People have lost friendships, they've lost family members, relationship because of the party that they voted for, you know, and I don't think it's worth it. I don't think politics, I don't think, you know, politicians, I think that they're who they are. That's their job. They're doing their job, right? But that has nothing to do with my friendships and my family members, my relationships. You know, I don't think it does. So for some people it does. Like they have boundaries. You're like, what? You're not voting for it? What? So we can't be friends. I kind of get that in a way. But I think it's also prejudging people, right? Right. I think you're saying, well, if you vote for that person, then you must be that.
Yeah.
You know,
it's true.
It's pointing a lot of fingers to people that, I don't know, for whatever reason, they voted the way that they voted.
Right.
But I don't think that that should take away from what it is that we built. And it's because I don't build relationships off of things like that, like politics. I don't.
Right.
I don't.
No, I don't either. It's like, it's actually like, I like this kind of car, you like that kind of car. So, but I'm not going to be your friend now because you don't like my car. Like, sorry, we're done. Like,
right.
Right.
Like, yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't like your car. I just have a different one. I mean, that's really what it is.
Because I want to believe that both parties still want to make where we live, make America what the best that it can be, right? That we want the best for our country. We want the best for our children. We want a better world for them. We all want the same things. It's just that we have different ways of going about it.
Yes, I agree. Exactly.
I that's what I believe,
Yeah.
So I can't accuse I don't think that I can accuse someone, a friend, a family member of being, oh, you're this, when they just want to look out for their family, when they think that this is going to help the country,
Right.
So that's how I look at it. I think that a lot of relationships are being tested and even lost at over politics, and I don't think it's worth it. I don't.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I don't either.
I don't think
Again,
so.
it's a difference of opinion. It's a difference of a thought. It's a different, like, you grew up this way. I grew up this way. You grew, there's so many things. Even religion, like, right? There's different religion backgrounds.
Exactly.
I mean, so what? I'm not going to be a friend with someone else?
Right. You're right.
No.
Yeah.
You were born that way. You went into that, or however, and I was this way. So am I going to say now I'm just not going to talk to you anymore because of that?
Right. What we realize is that we have more similarities than not. And just because what you were born into, whether that's religion, whether that's culture, just because you were born into that doesn't make you a bad person, doesn't make you the enemy.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Just because you have to be the same as me.
Right.
Really? No. And plus it'd be boring. Reina, if we were exactly, I mean, we're pretty similar. If we were like the same, it would be boring.
It would be, right?
Or even marrying someone that's exactly like you. Exactly like
you. Right. Yeah.
You wouldn't learn anything new.
You wouldn't learn.
Grow.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And I think that's what it's about. It's about growing. It's about growing. It's about learning. It's about becoming something fresh, something new, something, joyful. Finding the similar. I think it's finding the similarities, but then still like honoring the differences.
I agree.
Right?
Yes. Honoring the differences.
Yes.
Finding similarities, honoring the differences. And I think if we lived more like that, there would be more peace in this world. For sure,
girl. Yeah. So I wouldn't just leave. I was just like, I got to turn it off because it's not bringing me joy. It's not bringing me peace right now. And so my husband and I, we watched this old movie called Head of State. We watched this movie called Head of State with Chris Rock. I don't know if you know Chris Rock. Do you know Chris Rock? He's a comedian.
I'm sure. Sounds familiar.
Wait, is this Chris Rock? Yeah, Chris Rock. Chris Rock. Because I was thinking Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker is the one that did like the Rush Hour movies with Jackie Chan. No, that's not him. I'm talking about Chris Rock. He's a comedian, black guy who been around forever. But this
he was on a TV show, wasn't he?
Chris Rock, was he on a TV show? He's done a lot of films. I don't think he did any TV. Yeah, I don't think he's done TV, but he's done a lot of films. And the only films I can think of right now is New Jack City, which is like this old like gangster drug dealing like film back in the day, and his name was Pookie, and he was like a crackhead. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. But he's done other films. He's done other films. I just can't think. He's a really great stand-up comedian, though. He's a great stand-up comedian, Chris Rock.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Chris Rock. He's a great stand-up comedian. But anyway, he did this movie called Hit a State where he was running for office. He was just an alderman. Not just, but he was an alderman in his neighborhood and doing things that are right for the community. And the was I guess the White House administrators, they saw him on the news and they devised this kind of plan so that their candidate can get more attention or something like that. They devised for him, for Chris Rock's character, to run for office, run for the presidency, and they wanted him to be hated and their candidate to get all the votes, right? So, but I think I kind of fell asleep on it because I always fall asleep on movies. If it's after like 7 o'clock, that's it. I'm done. I'm falling asleep. It's done. I am curled up in my blanket and I'm trying to watch it and it's not happening. It's really not happening. So
you the type of woman like, okay, let's get everything ready. Let's have a movie.
Honey, I had popcorn. I had chips. I had listen. I had my drinks, sodas. We had everything, and I was like, we're just gonna have a good movie night. We're not gonna think about anything. We're just gonna have fun, and laugh. I was out, girl. After like 30 minutes, I was. But I think what happened was he actually won. He actually won. If not won, becoming president, being elected president, I think that he at least won the popular vote. I don't know, so
Okay.
but it was a good film. It was a good film, and we watched that. I fell asleep and then woke up and lo and behold, got the news and people were sad. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna zen out. I did my yoga. I do yoga in the morning, every morning. So that's another way, I pray, I meditate, I read the word, the Bible, and I did yoga and I felt good. I felt good. I can still feel a little like heaviness, but yoga's always good for kind of breathing and we do kundalini yoga, so we're shaking and
Ooh, I love kundalini yoga.
Oh, you do?
I do.
I didn't know that.
I go and do that at Rocky's Lounge.
Oh, I didn't know, girl. Okay.
Yeah, you should come with me.
I will totally. I've never done it in person. I've only done it online.
Yeah.
Which I love it online. But I would love to do it. Okay, I'm wrong. So we do have little outings where we'll go like to a park or like recently last month we went to the oh gosh, what is it called? Tech something Tron, the Megatron, the something Tron in the desert. You don't know what I'm talking. It's like out in Joshua Tree. It's like a dome that you go and you sit in. And
I think it's
Megatron. I don't know what it's called. I forget.
You guys know
Integratron. It's something like that. It sounds like a transformer name. Oh, right. So we did go there and we did yoga there. So we do it in person sometimes, right? We do it in person. But like going to like a studio and doing it, I haven't done that. So I would love to go with you. So yeah, I did that this morning and I felt a little good. I still felt a little, like I said, a little heaviness. As a matter of fact, so when I was doing yoga, I don't know if you felt this. There was like a windstorm going on outside. You felt it?
Oh yeah.
Girl.
I heard it and my hair was going.
So you were outside. Okay, so I didn't leave the house until I left the house early. Usually I have a class, so I'll go to the gym if I'm not working. I'll go to the gym at like 8:15. There's a class. I love going to all the classes. So there's like a Pilates class that I usually go to. Well, about 8:00, it was like, I felt like I would have been blown away. Girl, I could hear that when I looked outside, the trees were falling. The trees were waving, and I could hear like trash cans being thrown all over the place in the neighborhood. I'm like, what is happening right now?
Oh my
I
god.
said, God, are you coming back? Like, what is going? I was,
Like a tornado.
I mean, and, you know, it's a day after. I'm always like, everything is spiritual, so I'm like, Lord, what's happening right now? Like, oh, the election is, you know, this is the day after the election. Are you happy? Are you mad? Like, what's going on right now? It was scary, girl. It was scary.
Yeah.
So it was a whole. I felt like it was a hurricane. It was like a hurricane without rain. You know, because I'm from the East
Yeah.
Coast and we experience hurricanes. You know, all the time. It just
Yeah.
this isn't like hurricane season though. So that's why I was like, this is super strange. And I didn't feel any of this yesterday. Like none of this, the heavy winds or anything yesterday. Just this morning. I mean, it was like, oh my gosh, the tree. So and then so I missed my first class because I was like, I'm not going out there like this. I'm not going out there. It's scary out there, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, I will be blown away or something that hit me upside the head. I don't know. So it calmed down a little bit. So I went to the gym and I caught the class, the Zumba class at 9:30. But the class was, I mean, but the wind was still blowing. And as I was going to, and it's my gym is like 5 minutes, 5 minute drive. So as I was going to the gym, I saw trees knocked down, like uprooted, girl, uprooted out the ground, honey. Girl,
Seriously?
yes, girl. Like this was serious.
Wow.
That wind was
I didn't see that.
girl, it was
My
crazy.
hair was blowing, but I didn't see that.
My hair was blowing.
I was doing a TikTok.
Girl, listen. I was like, this is some serious wind. What is going on right now? Like,
wow.
I was like, is this the ancestors? I don't know, girl. I was I was like, what is going on? Where did this windstorm, this hurricane come from? I was scared. As a matter of fact, when I got into the gym, I did get there a little early before class. All the power had gone out. So before classes started, the power had gone out, but it came back. I guess maybe they had a generator or something. But like it was some serious, it was some serious wind. And I don't know. I live in the valley. Aren't you in the valley?
I'm in the valley too.
That's what I thought. Yeah. So here, girl, that wind was crazy.
Wow.
It was scary. It was scary.
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking, because some days I don't have to go to the gym every day because I have a treadmill. I have videos. We got YouTube. So I can work out at home, but it's just my routine to get out of the house and go work out.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to stop that routine, but girl, it was scary. It was scary. So I did, the power came back up. It was fine. And I had my Zumba class. And while I had my Zumba class, listen, I love my Zumba class. It's it's a lot. It's full of Hispanic women, mature Hispanic women, like retired, like and I love them so much. And they can dance, girl. They can dance, honey.
Wow.
And so I'm in this class and I'm just dancing all of my stress, all of my fears, all of my doubts, anxiety, honey. That went right on out the window, child. I had me a great class today. It felt so good. It really, really did. So I was so glad that I did go. I'm so glad that I did go. And yeah, I did a little run. And I just came back home and I just felt good. I felt good. So I think that's the key because I felt like while I was there, while I was dancing, I was just like, you know what? Life still goes on, right?
Yes. Life didn't stop.
Life still didn't stop. I still have my dreams.
Opening our eyes too.
Yeah. But what do you mean? What do you mean by that, girl?
Okay, so for me, I feel every day is such a blessing when we open our eyes. Because we could wake up, we could be tomorrow and not open our eyes.
It's so true. That's good. I love that, girl.
We all opened our eyes and we all had a day. We still had morning to night. We still had, yes, the wind, but we still had the weather. We still had our friends. We still had our family. We still had everything that really we're grateful for.
That is so true, girl. That's so true. That everybody's still fine. Everybody's still okay. It's just another day to live your dreams, right?
Yes.
still move forward in life, still love, still have joy. I mean, really, that's the thing. Honey,
have fun.
honey, I had a ball, honey. I had a ball.
Let it go. Let the stress go. Let it all go, and be grateful for what we have.
I think that's key. Be grateful. Yes, that's what I was saying. I mean, when I just think of how blessed I am, when I just think, oh my gosh, I am so blessed. Like from where I was to where I am now. I mean, and even if I didn't have like a struggle life, I'm looking at my life and I'm like, wow, I'm blessed. I'm safe. I'm loved. I have friends, I have family, like and I'm doing good. Like I'm doing well. And I'm just going to get better. I'm going to continue to get better.
Exactly. And if we don't have those struggles, how would we know what it feels like to be good?
It's
if
very
there's
true.
No dark, there's no light. If there's no light, there's no dark.
You have to have it. Yeah, you have to have the light with the dark. That's right. That is right. You're so true, girl. It's so true. So I think that's sort of what I want to leave, our audience. I see everybody. Hi guys. Hi social. Hi. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for joining us. I got people on YouTube, TikTok. We got some people. I see Dora. I see Lauren. I see Brandon. I see you guys. I see you guys out there. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. We really, really appreciate it. But yeah, I think that's what I wanted to leave people with, is just to remember to keep going for your dreams. There's still hope. There's always hope.
Hope, for sure.
To choose joy, choose to be happy.
Yeah.
Right?
Laugh. There's things to laugh. I mean, look at me. I look like Princess Leia.
You do. It's still cute. You look adorable.
Laugh at yourself. Laugh at things. Laugh. Just laughter is the best medicine. And just be goofy. Dance.
Yeah.
Just love life. Because life is a gift. Life is a gift.
Yeah. It's very true. It's very, very true. Life is a blessing. Life is a blessing. And I feel, and this is where I go into the mystic side of us.
Yeah.
I feel like it reminds me, and I only played video games when I was like 10, and I only did that for maybe a couple months and I was done. But I feel like we choose the journey that we want. That's sort of, we choose it and we live it so that we can overcome it, so that we can be the winner, so that we can be victorious, right? I feel like we do. A lot of people don't believe that you choose this path, but I do feel like I truly feel like we do. So that and when there are hard times, and believe me, I've experienced hard times, but it was only for my good. It was only so that I can overcome them and become who I am today, and become who I am becoming,
Exactly.
So I think that it's okay to allow things to unfold and to happen the way that they do, because you'll still be a winner. You are a winner.
Exactly. You are. No matter what, you already are a winner.
That's right.
You have the strength within you. You have the power within you. You have love within you.
Yes.
If you believe in God, you have God within you.
Yes.
It's whatever you guys believe. I just believe we believe that. But whatever, you have it in you. And that's your strength.
Yes.
So no matter what you're going through, you still have that. And that nobody can take that away.
Yeah. Nobody.
Nobody can take that away.
Nobody, honey.
Nobody does nobody. Is that like a Broadway song? You know the song?
I don't know that one, but you know what came to nobody? Nobody. Now that's an R&B song, girl. That's an R&B. And who can love you like me? Nobody. Okay. Amy's a singer like me, guys. All right. She is a jukebox like me. Okay. So you're gonna get some R&B, you're gonna get some gospel music, you're gonna get some Christian, you're gonna get contemporary, alternative. You may get a little country. Listen, I love country music, honey. So so that's what you got in store, guys. That's what you got in store. So stay tuned for our shows. This was just a little preview, a little spontaneous live. Let's just get on here. Let's just powwow because that's what we do, But we're gonna have, some good shows. We have some great ideas. We're gonna have everything planned out, and I'm so looking forward to doing this with you, honey.
Me too. I'm so excited. It's so crazy when you think about how everything came to fruition and how we met.
Yeah.
And then how all of the stuff happened with the thing that we did together.
Yeah.
Which was crazy, Reina, which I don't know if I told you, but I had asked you, and then I had asked other people, and they had said yes.
Yeah.
Then that fell through.
Oh.
Then somebody else came, because they didn't do it in time. So then somebody else came in the picture. This fell through.
Huh.
I remember you saying, no, I can't. And I was like, okay, wait, yes. So I was like, I was so happy you were. And then it just everything just aligned.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Perfectly. And if I would have looked at, they're falling through.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Right.
Because they kept messaging me, hey, you got someone? I'm like, I'm trying. I was trying my hardest. In show business, you guys, it's in entertainment. It's like this.
Mm-hmm.
Quick. They're like, hey,
yeah,
now.
Yeah.
And if you're not ready, they're like,
on to the next. Right.
It's so fast.
Mm-hmm.
And so they were like, do you have someone? And I'm like, wait, maybe.
Yeah.
No, yes, no. And then it just was crazy.
Wow.
And then I was just like, yup. And that was so meant to be.
Listen, it all lines up, honey. It all comes together. Together. And I was so glad I was available and did the gig with you. I had so much fun.
Me too.
And then it was just like, oh, wow, we can do this wonderful thing together that we didn't even know was going to happen. We didn't know we were going to click like this, when I met you at the party, but I didn't know that we were going to click. I just, we had a mutual friend and it was just like, oh, I talked to, a lot of Catherine's friends and things, but I only see them, at her parties. But for you, it was just different. We clicked and it was just like, I like her. I really like her.
I felt the same.
I really like her. So, and Catherine is our mutual friend. A lot of a lot of my fans know Catherine Norland. She's amazing, Darman actress, amongst many other types of projects as well. But she's our mutual friend and we love her so much. And I know you just interviewed her. You guys got to catch that episode on Amy's YouTube or wherever you want them to catch it.
Yes, you guys can go to Loving Your Life Be Authentically You with LUXE Media. That's on YouTube, and you can see her episode there.
There you go.
And then we're going to start putting our episodes on the channel, so we're going to work on that.
Yes.
So literally, you guys, this is we just decided.
Boom. We're here.
We're doing it.
And we did it, girl. We did it. I think we did good, girl.
So we look like the logos.
Yes, we do. How's the logo with the mic? Oh, wait. Look. You got the earphones, but I got the mic. Look, it fell off though. Girl, we coming together, girl. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be really, really nice. I'm looking forward to it, girl. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. And everyone that's in here, you guys, we're planning some really cool things where we can meet you guys. I mean, we've got some big stuff in the works.
Yes.
So really stay tuned because, we're going to be raw, real, authentic, and mystic goddesses, which all of you are. And we are going to shower you guys with love and with hope and just... We're going to be your besties. We're going to be people that you can come to.
Yes.
Because we are here for you.
That's right. I totally agree. We are here for you guys. You guys already know. That's why I come on here. I love you guys. The way that you show us love is the feeling is mutual. Matter of fact, I love you even more. Like really, I do. I love you so much. And I want to continue to be a resource. I want us to be a resource for you all. Really. Because listen, we're all in this thing together, honey. And my
Exactly.
my motto is just to live your best life and to be your healthiest, your happiest, self that you can be. And however we can figure that out to help you with those resources, we will do that.
Yes, for sure. We're all in it together.
We're all in this together.
What's up? What is it? What's
I don't know. I don't know the rest.
Oh my gosh.
I just know all in this together. That's it. That's it. That's where I go. That's as far as I go.
Oh, man. Banana. When I don't know it, I go straight to banana.
Oh, you just say banana. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do. Oh, this is gonna be too fun. It's gonna be too fun. God. Yes,
That's
girl.
Amazing. Do we want to answer any questions if anybody had any?
Sure. Are there any questions? Let's see. Do you have any on your side? I don't see any on my side. Dora's laughing at me. She's laughing at us. I love Dora. Dora's one of my fans. I love her. All right, let me see. Did you have any questions on your side, honey?
Are we mothers? Yes, we are.
Yes.
We both are.
Yes, we are.
We are.
Brandon said that's High School Musical. Yes. Hi, Shantae.
But it says banana. That's the.
We got Trina in the house. Trina says life is a gift, not a guarantee. Live it to your fullest. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Dora says, and I love you too.
Aww. Brandon said, I would love to do a podcast with you one day. Okay, come on, Brandon.
Yeah, we're going to have guests on here, you guys.
Yes.
I mean, this is going to be really big. We're going to, the sky's the limit. And you never know what we're going to say or what we're going to do.
Hey.
Which is the best part.
We don't even know what we're going to say and what we're going to do.
That's true. I don't know.
Listen, we just let it fly. Let it come out. Come on.
Let it fly. Exactly.
Because we're helping. We're healing. We're helping. That's the thing. So we're cultivating a safe environment. That's what we're doing.
Yes.
A safe environment where we're able to be free. Because we know it's out of love that what we say.
I voted for the first time yesterday, and we're in this together.
Congratulations. Yes. Good for you. Yay.
I think that's your friend, Dora.
Sarah said good night.
More people are joining now. It's so funny. Every time, something like that, I'm like, okay, let's go.
Uh-oh.
Okay, there I am.
You got a little frozen. Okay, there you are. Okay.
There I am.
Hey, Jocelyn. Hey, Lauren.
It's your birthday today. Oh,
happy birthday.
Okay, let's see.
Hey, Ash. Brandon says, I love you guys very much, and I love to do a podcast with you guys.
Edith Figueroa. Okay, should we sing happy birthday? Edith Figueroa.
Oh. Happy birthday to you. It's a lot of birthdays. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Woo! For all the birthdays out there, y'all. Many more. Dora said do the CV one. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. That's good, Dora.
Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah, so I think we have some exciting stuff. Good evening, Ash. We have some exciting stuff coming.
More people are coming on.
I see. That usually does happen. It happens like that when I'm about to get off. It's like, okay, now you want to come on. I'm about to get off though.
They keep me on TikTok for hours because people keep coming on.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my goodness. You inspire me on Darman videos.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys.
You guys are awesome.
I appreciate you guys. Your love and support. You
Yes.
lift me up.
Go for it, Reina. I love your voice. Her voice is gorgeous.
Thank
I
you.
thought was like,
and I love so Amei had come up with the intro and everything, and I love at the end you said let's rise together. I was like, oh, that is so good, girl. I said that is so good. So that's why I put that music bite. I rise up, I'll rise up day, I'll rise up. Yes. Rise unafraid, I'll rise up. And I do it 1,000 times again. Yeah, I love that song. I love that song.
I do too.
So I really love that, and that really, I think, encompasses what it is that we want to do. We want to rise together, right?
Yes.
We want to rise together. Yeah.
We're all going to rise. We're not going to sit in the same place. We're not going to be stagnant. We're going to rise. We're going to make our lives worthwhile. We're going to make our lives flourish. Anything is possible.
Yes.
Anything is possible.
Yes.
And we can all make that happen if we are in unity and together.
That's right. That's right. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I think this is a great example of our unity, you know?
Me too. Me too.
You're awesome.
Oh my goodness. You too. Yay.
Yay.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, I think that's all we have, right, for this evening, unless you had anything else.
No, I think that's it.
Okay.
We appreciate everyone and get ready. I don't know. We'll figure out our schedule. We'll let you guys know.
Right. We'll keep you posted, okay?
We'll keep you posted, and yeah, get ready for some more amazing stuff.
Yes. Love you guys.
Love you. Mwah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Amei.
Bye.